Tracy and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today my video is going to be based around witchcraft and Wicca, and I was thinking that maybe it would be a good idea to do a short little video on some apps that a witch or wicked could use on their phone. This could actually help you connect with your spirituality every day. Most of these apps help you refresh yourself. It's very informational. Most of them are very informational, and most of them are actually really good resources too. Let's get started on all of the apps that I have on my phone and the apps that I really enjoy. Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about today is the Amino app for Pagans, and this app is a really good community app. They can talk about their different journeys. They also have different spells that you can use. This is a really good resource app, and it's really good for learning. There's also a bunch of different chat rooms that you can join, and this is also really good for learning and just communicating with your community. And there's different types of quizzes you can take too, which is very fun. And there's different stores that you can use, which is awesome. And this is my profile. This is kind of what your profile would look like. And then the next one we're going to do is the Amino for witches. But like I said, these are really good resource apps. I absolutely love my two Amino apps very, very much. I learn a lot of stuff from here, and I love to share with the community, and it's just such a good and large community, because sometimes it's hard to find a community like this. And this is also my page. It's the same thing as the last one. So the next one I'm going to talk about is TimePassages. I didn't show part of it because it has my personal location, but this is an awesome app. I absolutely love it. It talks about different horoscopes. It also talks about the moon phases, and it has resources. And the next one is MysticMondays. And this one is really good resource if you're into tarot reading. So it just has a bunch of different cards that you can pick for your day. There's definitions for each card, which is awesome. So it's like a resource app for each and every tarot card. So it's really good for beginners. The next one we're going to talk about is Herbs Guide, and this is a really good reference. It just talks about all different kinds of herbs, and it just goes through its name and what it's good for, internal use, external use, and all of that stuff. You can also press on the bottom once you click, and you can read more about each herb, and it goes into really big depth. So the next one we're going to talk about is the moon, and it just shows what the moon phase is in currently, and it tells you when the first quarter, full moon, lunar eclipse, last quarter, and new moon is. And the next one we're going to talk about is Wicca, and this is a really good reference one. It talks about different rituals, spellcraft, herbs, deviation. You can have a personal journal. Has the old book. And the next one we're going to talk about is called the WiccaCalender, and it just shows you how many days is until the next Wiccan holiday, and it shows you which ones we've already been through, and it always also shows you the moon phases and what the moon is in. And it also has a glossary, so you have a bunch of resources and definitions for you. And the next one we're going to talk about is called Spellcaster. It's really good for beginners, especially for spell work. It has different luck spells, protection spells. It also talks about tarot and different tarot cards and different layouts that you can do for your tarot cards. It also has a daily horoscope as well. So the next one we're going to talk about is called About Herbs. This is just another resource, one that I like to use for herbs. It has a bunch of different definitions for each, and it just goes in, like I said, a lot of depth for each herb. And you can also search up different herbs that you're interested in and find out what each one is about. And the next one we're going to talk about is called Star Chart, and it's actually really cool. I love this one because it shows you what is in the sky, and it's just really cool because you can just look around and see what is in the sky, and it's just a fun little app that I just like to use. Okay, and the next one we're going to talk about is called Horoscopes, and this is really cool because it gives you, for each zodiac sign, it can tell you for today what your work, love, and health is going to be, who you're going to like, who you're going to hate, your lucky numbers, and it also goes into telling you what it was the day before, and it also can give you a monthly and a yearly reading. And they also have a cute little fortune cookie that you can tap into, and it tells you your fortune. And it also gives you different tarot card readings that you can do and different spreads, which is really cool. And the next one we're going to talk about is Nature Melody. I just use this for my meditations, to be honest. But it has a bunch of different nature sounds, and it's really nice, especially when you're doing a meditation. And I just have a compass, but I have my personal location, so... Okay guys, and that is it. I really hope that you guys really enjoyed these apps that I showed you. And I have an iPhone, so you can get them on the App Store. I'm not sure if these are on Androids or not, so I hope you guys really like the apps, and I suggest that you guys go check them out. And I hope you guys have a nice day. It's really stormy here, and I love thunderstorms, so we're supposed to get one today. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a beautiful day and blessed week. Thank you guys. Bye.